ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann with the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 23rd of June. This is the afternoon edition. Got a few widely scattered storms that have popped up today, but not many. Let's go right to the Skycam images coming from the Skycam network. We'll begin with the look at the view coming from the Birmingham camera, looking south at the top of the Daniel building, a field of cumulus clouds, but not a lot of vertical growth there. From the Coleman Skycam, the field looking a little deeper and more extensive. And way down south in the Alabama Gulf Coast, the sky there looking mostly sunny. Here's a look at our water vapor satellite loop today, or the image, and you can see a well-defined trough over the east. There is a boundary, it seems like, that's over the northwestern corner of the state, from drier air to the north, separating air that is slightly more moist to the south. And on that boundary, we've got a few storms up there. Notice the storms up in the Florence, Muscle Shoals area. And other than that, most of the state dry. Got a shower between Tuskegee and Auburn, a couple down there below Montgomery, but not very many. And more than likely, the radar is going to look like that the next couple of days. The chance of any one spot getting wet, awfully small. Temperatures mostly in the upper 80s. We've got some low 90s. These observations taken at 1 o'clock. And most spots should touch 90 before the day is over. And we think low 90s are a good forecast for the next few days. Hottest weather back in the desert southwest, where you'd expect it to be. I got a severe thunderstorm watch up for the Carolinas. That's until 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight for those storms developing there around Columbia. And more than likely, other watches will follow over the east. There is a large slight risk area, really from Atlanta all the way up to Boston. That would include places like Raleigh, Washington, Charleston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York City, and also a slight risk over the High Plains. Tomorrow, a slight risk for a couple of spots out there in the nation's heartland. And on day 3, a slight risk over the northern plains states. And that's the risk for Wednesday. And day 4, Thursday, same deal. All of the significant severe weather expected way up north near the Canadian border. Here's the QPF map valid through Saturday morning. And this is suggesting really nothing for a pretty good chunk of central Alabama with the heavier rains up north. I would probably dispute nothing. I do think we'll see a bump in the number of showers and thunderstorms late in the week on Thursday and Friday, but some spots could miss out on those showers, as you know. Tropical weather, got some disorganized clouds over the Gulf of Mexico. We'll watch that. You know, these old surface boundaries want to drift down in there and stall out, and sometimes early in the season, those old surface boundaries can be a focus for tropical storm formation, but that's not expected in the next few days. We'll go to the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Kind of a wavy westerly flow north of here. And at the surface tomorrow, looks pretty dry. And, you know, there might be a rogue shower somewhere, but the chance of any one spot getting rain so small, not really worth mentioning in the forecast. Wednesday, a little moisture spot showing up there, and I guess we might mention isolated showers or storms. Thursday, the westerlies seem to dip a little farther to the south. We note the shortwave coming through Missouri and Arkansas, and that just might give us a little bump in the chance of a shower or storm. So looks like Thursday we could mention a chance of widely scattered showers or storms by afternoon. And the same deal on Friday. There's not really a well-defined trigger for a shower, but there could be a few out there Friday afternoon. Saturday starting off the weekend. Pretty good moisture plume coming up in here from the south. That looks like a very moist air mass, and that would suggest at least scattered showers and storms. Perhaps the better coverage down south. And in Sunday, a really good-looking trough developing. Very high amplitude for summertime. The axis of the trough from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down to about Shreveport, and that would give some support to showers and thunderstorms here Sunday, and also a surface front coming from that, coming down toward Memphis. So just maybe we'll catch a few decent showers or storms over the weekend. And then Monday of next week, the surface boundary reaches about Birmingham, and the better chance of showers and storms shifts on down to the south over the southern half of the state. Let's go trolling. How about the 5th of July? Look at that. Still got the heat bubble out west, trough over the east. That trough axis extended all the way down into Alabama, and that would suggest showers and storms around with the excessively or the really hot weather out west. And at the end of the forecast period on the 9th, Again, an eastern U.S. trough. That is the theme over the next 16 days. And down below that, a little boundary north of here, from time to time, these surface boundaries come down the flow. So really for the next 16 days, no sign of any excessively hot weather. Now, understand it's summer. It will be hot, but no mid to upper 90s or hotter. And certainly in July, we'll have the maybe daily opportunity of at least scattered showers and storms around here, and we certainly could use some rain. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.